Constitution, it doesn't matter what your immigration status is. If you are suspected of a criminal offense, you have rights regardless of your immigration status. Schools are required, in the state, are required to accept enrollment from students regardless of their immigration status.
I consider myself a Jersey guy. Garden State, I've now lived in North Jersey and South Jersey. I obtained my associate's degree from Bergen Community College. This recent executive orders have put us all on edge, myself and my family. I don't know how to convey what it feels like when you have to start talking to your family about what to do if one of them gets deported or detained.
Gentlemen, please join with me, raise your glasses, in a toast to our military, the officers and enlisted personnel of the United States Army, Navy, Air Force, Marine Corps, Coast Guard, and our allied forces, both active and reserve components serving today in defense of the Republic. To the military.
That if it had not been for Washington's victories at Trenton and Princeton, we'd be singing God Save the Queen.
There's no free pass. We're just trying to make sure that things are done properly.
I'm supposed to be strong enough to tell them, listen, I can't tell you everything's gonna be okay, but we're gonna give you your voice. You know, everyone wants to fight for citizenship. We're not here because we're stealing American jobs. We're not here because, you know, we want to be here. I didn't ask to be brought up here. My parents made the decision, and they thought that there will be a concrete path for me to get legalization. And there isn't. I'm stuck. So is my sister. I fear that these parents are now advocating for finding these kids shelter, finding these kids someone to take care of them. And it doesn't matter if Trump builds a wall. We'll still climb it. We'll find a way. We'll dig tunnels. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, these people still with the executive orders want to cross and come to this country because it's so bad back home.
First order of government is to provide health and safety to its citizens.
Call when you can, text when you can.
And then we're here in this, I can't even explain what it feels like, trying to keep everyone safe and trying to make everyone understand that we don't have the answers, but there's ways to keep your family safe. That's my main priority. It's to keep my family safe, because I wake up every day and I say bye to my parents and I think I'm gonna come back and they're not gonna be home. Every day.
My parents fled their country back in '59. I fear for our kids. I do fear.
And what I fear for my son, and he's half African American, so what I fear for him is different. I don't fear that young men and women like yourselves are taking his opportunities. What I fear is young men and women that are U.S. citizens killing each other in our streets, going into gangs, that's what I fear. That's what I want to clean up. It's here already. I wish every young men and women that are in our community are as responsible as the both of you. And I wish my son was here to see, I mean, the major crisis in his life is there's no Wi-Fi. That's his major crisis. And I'm looking at you two and I'm saying to myself, what is wrong with our country that this is what we are focusing on? There are so many other issues out there, so many important issues. Then I'm starting to wonder, is that what the president really wants? Let's focus on this. Everybody's going to be upset. There's going to be rallies. There's a lot of commotion over here, so they won't focus on what I'm doing over here. Because it doesn't make any sense to me. We're still not saying, as elected officials, let's hide undocumented immigrants. We don't care if they're criminals or not. That's not what we're saying. Everyone deserves a safe and healthy life. And there are people walking through our country, not just in this state, that don't take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of them.
It is it's not about the man that's the president. It's not about him. This is about the presidency of the United States. Whether you are for him or against him does not matter. At the end of the day, he is commander-in-chief and he is our president. And we need to support the presidency no matter what, as long as we're living and breathing on this earth.